Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. So I'm sitting right now in my kitchen. I've just finished having dinner and my girlfriend went to take a shower. So now I'm gonna rant a bit on the internet. I'm gonna have a rant. So what I was thinking about today is we might be moving towards a future without RAM, without, system memory. And the reason for this is actually pretty simple, that SSDs are catching up very rapidly to RAM speeds. Now, I'm not saying that within 5 years, no, something like 15 rather. But consider this, DDR3 memory is still kind of relevant. It's not relegated to the antiques yet. And the transfer speed in DDR3 memory is between 15 and 22 gigabytes per second, which is insanely fast. But still, you rarely max out that bandwidth. And when we're looking at really high quality PCIe SSDs, they can reach up to 3.5 gigabytes per second, which is a lot slower. It's 8 times slower, which is a lot, but still that's very fast. And both Windows and Mac OS and Linux has virtual memory distribution to the hard drives. And as we see kind of new technologies coming out like Optane from Intel that kind of tries to bridge the gap between random access memory and non-volatile storage. I definitely think we're moving towards a future without RAM, where RAM becomes kind of, this is a subject I haven't talked about yet, but where RAM kind of becomes the discrete GPU, because, most systems as of now are using integrated graphics, because there's not really a lot of people that needs graphics cards. You don't need it for day-to-day usage. You don't need it for work, depending on what work you do, of course. You don't need it for social media. You don't need it for the vast majority of content creation, if you're a filthy casual. It's only if you're a gamer or you're a professional 3D artist or professional video editing person that you actually do need a GPU. And even if you're a gamer, you don't really need a GPU. You can get by on an iGPU, either it be from an APU from AMD or a Intel CPU with the integrated graphics. You can get by on those. So the discrete GPU has kind of become this only needed if you do specialty tasks, if that's a word. And we might see RAM become the same, where you don't really need RAM. It's nice to have if you're doing some really CPU intensive workload that needs to shift a lot of data in and through the random access memory. But all you really need is just a single solid state drive that all the information can kind of just sift through. And I don't know whether or not I like that. Maybe I'm just old, but I like the idea of having random access memory and solid and non-volatile storage kind of separate. But then again, if we don't need it, we don't need it. So if you have any thoughts about that, just leave them down below and I'm gonna see if I can be bothered to answer. Kind of lazy on that. But still, that's my thoughts for today. So have a nice day and I'll see you next time.